What's up, y'all? I'm back for the Scene ATL episode 2 on sale for $20. And we open up, we get straight to it, baby. We get to see JT. She is the creative director for a photo shoot. And as with life, as with everything, the unexpected always comes up. And the person who she's shooting is, I guess, late, basically. Her makeup person was late, which caused her to be late, and so JT is basically improvising, pivoting, and doing what she has to do to make sure that the final product is put out, whether they do it that day or another day. And turns out the lady can't come, so boom, they are able to get it done. I love seeing anyone push through for their dream. You're always going to have roadblocks, and it's important not to let them overcome you. You have to find a way, around it, through it, over it, under it, whatever you have to do. And that's just a good reminder. Then we see Scotty. He's also chasing. He is an author, and he's been writing. I love him sharing his journey. So he said when he was younger, he would literally write episodes of his own soap opera story, inspired by his mom watching them and him seeing her watch them. And now he's in Atlanta about to put out his book, a true inspiration. And he's meeting with the lady, and she's getting him the edits and the cover of the book. And I know in real time he's actually already released the book, and he had a pre-sale that was going on. He was signing people's books, and I think now they're just up for just the general public to purchase. So congrats to Scotty. That's really, really awesome. Okay, so boom, I stand corrected. So her friend was only able to meet the team that first day, and then they worked out to come back another day, which of course I love that. And we see her doing her thing. We see Miss JT doing her thing with the photo shoot. She's directing her. I've done photo shoots before as the photographer, and I've had the creative director on set, and it makes all the difference. A lot of times the person who wants the photo shoot, they have an idea of what they want, but they just don't know how to get there. And me as the photographer, I just need to I'm just shooting the shot, And of course there's space for me to do a little bit of directing, but it's always great when you have someone who can just come in and really help the client feel super, super comfortable and get them to loosen up. That's the thing. You can capture a lot of good shots once someone loosens up. I get so frustrated sometimes, and even with myself, when I'm taking a shot, and then I go back and look and the face is stiff, or my face was stiff, or I was scared or nervous. That really bleeds through the photo. So we're seeing JT give the young lady inspiration and guidance and all of that. And yeah, it's going good. Okay, so next scene we have mostly everybody linking up for drinks. I think it's probably drinks and tacos. Got K-Star and JT talking about just catching up on her having the conversation with Scotty. And then we got Scotty and Bando talking about, just catching up or whatever and having the conversation. Okay, so K-Star is saying how him hearing JT say that she has some apprehensions about Bando is not surprising, because everybody did. I'm not gonna say it's alarming. I just think it's just what good friends do. You want to know that your friend is in a good type of situation, and I feel like they're just doing their due diligence. If they didn't say anything, I would be more alarmed at that, because you should at least show that you care. And we all know who our friends, family, whatever, want to be with, they're going to be with. And if that person breaks their heart or does whatever, it's a learning lesson for them. And they're going to get through it, and we're going to be there to help them get through it. You know what I'm saying? We all have free will. But yeah, so they're having that conversation. Okay, so as JT goes off, she sees Scotty and Bando talking. So she's like, okay, I might as well confront them and get the conversation going, right? So this is what kind of blew me. Bando in the confessional talking about some, oh, this is who said it, and JT finna set it off. JT who don't get nothing done. Like, whoa, where's all the hostility coming from? Like, you're acting defensive. Yeah, I kind of get it, but really, you should play it differently. You should play it more so like, man, I'm glad that Scotty has friends here in Atlanta who really care about him. And I'm not here to prove anything to you, but as I grow with Scotty and prove myself to Scotty, I feel for certain, without a doubt, that you will come to have a certain level of respect and camaraderie for me. For him to be in the confessional trying to talk slick about JT, I don't like that. Then he's sitting there playing with his fingernails. Bro, you got booty diggers. You should be hiding them joints. Like, what you so nervous about? Are you out here doing some fugazi stuff and that's why you got a bad nail biting problem? Because your nerves is bad because you're doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing? Come on now. I know I said that I was kind of iffy about JT, but for real, you doing too much. And I hope I'm not jumping ahead, but it's like JT knows something. Somebody must have sent JT something. And I think she did kind of say it. I don't know if she said it later or she had already said it, but I feel like she got a screenshot or two of showing him, in some type of conversation or whatever, that's just showing that he for everybody, or he's for whatever opportunity that's going to get him to the next level. So they having a conversation, and this is what I don't like about Bando. Like he said, oh, I don't feel like I had to explain anything XYZ to non-factor B's. And I'm glad that JT didn't let that shake her, and she stayed confident on what she was saying. Yeah, not everybody is a non-MF factor, sweetheart. Your name is coming up in a lot of places that it shouldn't be if you're trying to be, Scotty's significant other or be somebody who's a good support to him. That's all she's trying to say. And he's trying to talk around, and he's trying to throw insults to agitate the situation so that it can deflect from what the point that she's trying to make, which is, I got both eyes on you. And if she believes in a third eye, she probably got that one on him too. Okay, so I guess here Scotty is for Scotty to have watched reality TV, he is so funny to be like, bro, you knew that this was gonna be some drama. Like, what you thought the conversation was gonna be like, Scotty? Like, be so for real. You knew that this was gonna get turned up. But yeah, he's awkwardly sitting in the middle. He said he's on an edible on his fourth drink. He's letting us know that Mr. Bando is paying. Do opportunists pay? Some people say opportunists will, quote unquote, love bomb you, pay for things in the beginning to make you feel like, oh, they've done so much for me. And then they fall on hard times and start asking you like, yo, can you look out for me? And they start saying stuff like, remember when I was going good, I was looking out for you. I don't know what Atlanta prices are, but where I am, child, you go out, drinks are like $20. You can get a lemon drop and it will literally be $22. So if he got him 4 drinks, that's almost $100 right there if you include the tip. So we'll see. This one thing I know for sure. Time will reveal who you are. So if he is an opportunist, if he's a shady guy, eventually he'll see it. Scotty will see it. Everyone will see it. And it will be up to Scotty to remove himself or to correct it or whatever the case. All right, let's get to the confessional. Scotty Thompson, is he the drama? Are they the drama? One thing for certain, 2 things for sure, Scotty. You certainly started it. You certainly started this one here, baby. Granted, JT started it, or should we say Bando started it by having fugazi behavior, thus making JT have to say something, making you have to tell Bando, and then now we're here. All right, then we see Bando and Bando's, he got a little sassy mouth. Child, he got a little sassy mouth, so he talking his little sassy talk. And then we got JT. And JT, I gotta say, stop doing it. Stop doing the hair flip. Your hair is already behind your back. Just stop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's nerves. Maybe I'm assuming it was nerves, but it looks like you're uncomfortable. Okay, so maybe you need to creative direct yourself and get your um, looks together. Can I also say, I'm not trying to be overly critical, but the jewelry doesn't quite match. I have that necklace. I bought that off of Shein, and it doesn't actually quite match the pearled headband, nor does it. I mean, and then the earring piece don't really match either. So I'm not happy with this selection of jewelry, if I can be honest. But that's just me. Okay. And now she's basically defending herself, saying hit dogs holler. She's calling Bando a Doberman, saying that he's doing too much, which she ain't wrong. He is doing too much. JT going off. JT going off in the what do you call that thing, confessionals, and she's 100% right. She's trying to have a conversation with him, and he's overly defensive, and he's piping up, and he's putting on a show instead of being a grown man and being even tempered and having the conversation, which, like I said before, it just makes it seem like he has something to hide. He's being extra sassy. I ain't feeling it. Like, you supposed to be like, I don't know. Maybe because I'm holding him to straight man standards. Maybe him being a gay man is what's making him be so sassy like this. But I don't know. I just feel like he's doing too much, and I don't like it. Okay, I hate to just like steady pick, but every single time he tried to take a dig at JT, he's talking about how she looked, what she's wearing. Like in his confession, he was like, what she got on, or wherever he said it, but he made a comment about how she, oh, that's what he said, oh, how she looked. Okay, now he's talking, I love that dress on you. Oh, I love that dress with white toenails. Yeah, you're stating the obvious. You're trying to deflect. She's having a conversation about one thing. You're over talking her. You're dismissing what she's saying. And then you're talking about what she's wearing and like physical features that can all be changed. You know what I mean? Like, she could wear a different outfit. She can paint her toes a different shade. That's irrelevant to the conversation at hand, which is, I think you're a clout chaser. And maybe he don't know, but clearly everybody is feeling that type of way. He's sitting here attacking JT because JT the one who put herself in front of it. You know what I mean? Like, she spoke up, but shoot, Carl said he's questioning. Everybody is a little, questioning, and rightfully so. I don't know. This is not making Bando look good, if I'm being honest. Okay, so like I say, they stopped the conversation because K-Star comes over and he calls them to where he is because he wants to start his listening party. So very proud of K-Star because he said he's been sitting on this project for a couple of years, for it to be exact. And again, the perfectionist spirit, we see it, show its head again, how chasing perfection can really stop us and hold us from accomplishing our dreams and our goals. And so I love that he put it out even though it's 4 years old, because sometimes that happens too. We think, well, I'm not that same person anymore, and that's so in the past, so what? Still put it out. That's, it's still content. It's still creation from your, mind and creativity that the world would benefit from seeing. So I'm glad that he put it out there. And then too, I think it's funny how everybody is feeling not everybody's feeling some type of way about James, but you can kind of tell that some people kind of feel a little ways about James. We get into the music sounds good. Have y'all downloaded any of K-Star's music at all? So his album's called Throat Factory, and it has a bunch of songs like Cock Goblin. And yeah, so they're getting into it, everybody's vibing. When James' part comes on, JT kind of just goes mute, and she's not interacting as much as she was when K-Star stuff was on there. So Bando picked up on that. He asking Scotty, like, what's tea, what's going on? And then we do find out that James is not James. So James is on the album, yes, but so is JT, and so is why can't I think of his name? Jamar. That's what it is. I'm like, why can't I think his name? Okay, so Jamar is on there too. He does some of the singing, and if I can be real, it does look a little awkward with James or whatever, but it's cool. Everybody's vibing, everybody's loving his music, and I'm loving that. Then this is where we see Bando being messy, and if I can be real, I don't mind it. So I guess James sends pictures, like OnlyFans type of pictures or something, I don't know, but Bando offers him a dub, and he's like, for the picture. So they kind of get into it, and y'all, if you watch this, you will see everybody just shocked. I'm talking Scotty, K-Star, Jamar, JT, his friend. I don't know who the friend is, but even she's looking like, hold on, what is going on? I just thought that was so funny. Everybody's facial expression is like, hold up, what did we just get into? I love natural moments like that, where someone's just being themselves, giving a messy response, and then the room just reacts to it. And in this instance, I don't mind him being messy. Maybe because it's like guy to guy, instead of him, picking on, like a trans woman. So maybe that's it. But anyway, so we see them introducing Carl and make sure everybody know everybody, whatever. And then this when Bando start acting up with the $20, and literally everybody's facial expression, y'all, is so funny. The first time I watched it, I did not catch everybody's expression. This is hilarious. Okay, so they get into it. Mind you, they are in public getting into it like this. This is crazy. So Bando's in the confessionals talking mess, and it's like he kind of maybe looked down on him. Okay, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, if Bando is just now meeting him, why is he coming with all this like messiness? That's the part that's kind of taking me back a little bit, because it's like, but you don't even know him, so how did he know that he's doing that for $20? I don't know. Okay, so they're basically ending this scene, getting everybody back calm, because Bando done started a mess. Now, really, I'm thinking, did he request pictures and didn't get them? Or like, where is all of this energy for James coming from? It really throwing me off. Maybe in the future episodes we will see. Okay, so now we get introduced to DJ the singer. He is Scotty's friend of 15 years. They're coming to meet up and just catch up on everything. DJ tells us that he is a background singer. He's performed with Kelly Price. He's performed with Kanye West, just to name a few or whatever. And he seems very, very confident. Okay, so he's singer, songwriter, all of the things. Y'all, I feel like this is the theme that we're going to see a lot in this series, and I love it. DJ is another one. He said he had so much unreleased music that's just sitting and is just collecting dust, and so he just decided to put out a mixtape, and he booked a gig off of that. So we're seeing him performing. It's like a lounge type of setting. He sounds good, and I love this for him, to be honest. Okay, so while they're checking up, they're just talking about what we can all relate to: staying in the house, trying to avoid crazy people, not just politically, but just when you out there on the scene, in the club, grocery store, wherever, people have weird energy at times. So he's talking about how he has isolated himself so that he can elevate to the next level of life. And he's talking about how, not being nervous or fearful about putting out his music. I love that for him. I will say, though, he might want to take it easy with whatever he's doing to his hair, because he looked like he's going bald on the top, but that's just me. All right, let's see. Okay, so he asked him, like, why you didn't come to Carl's listening party? And, I mean, we grown, so he was working, basically. and
For almost 5
he's
years,
living out on
A
his
House in
own,
Austin has been
and he
doing
don't have a
something
roommate, so
simple
it's like a
and
new world
quietly
for him.
radical.
And
We've been showing up for
it's like the
families
big
on the
times
west
now,
side,
basically.
not
It's
with
kind of what I'm
programs
getting
built
from
in a
him.
boardroom, but
Okay,
with
so I'm
what
glad
real
that Scotty
parents
took
actually
accountability
need.
and said that he
Food
knows
on
that
the
he
table,
started that
a
mess
place
with
to
Bando
breathe,
and
a
JT for
place to
telling.
learn,
But
a
let's be
place to
real,
be
what
seen.
option did he
We
really
serve
have once
parents who are tired,
JT?
kids who deserve
Well,
better, and families who are
I don't
doing their
know. He could
very
have done
best
one or
with
the other.
what.
So he could have just told JT, like, okay, you need to tell that to Bando on your own. And then waited for JT to tell Bando. But in this situation, once JT told him, he went and told Bando. So it is what it is. So this is just them recapping on that. And DJ is kind of surprised that Scotty was in the middle of that. Okay, so now we get to see Delon, fabulous Delon, who we haven't seen since we haven't seen this is our first time seeing Delon in the whole episode. Okay, so love seeing Delon make an appearance, and I will say that his studio looks good. I feel like it's one of those things that probably looks better in person than it is showing up on the camera. Maybe it's the lighting or something, but I have a wellness studio and we do laser lipo, cavitation, wood sculpting, all of that stuff. So I know, I'm looking at the equipment he has. He has definitely invested quite a bit into his company, to his business. And let me say this, Delon just gives, it's like he's just so calm. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying he or she or they. So I'll just say they. They are so calm, and it's not even the word confident. It's like they're established. So they not, stressing about the little stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like he's like forever high. You know how when somebody's high off weed and they just cool, laid back, composed. That's what they are giving right now. So they're meeting up with JT, and yeah, they just catching up. Now I will say this, JT does let it be known that they did have a friendship relationship, but
For
then they
almost
did go
5
through
years, A
something
House in
that kind of
Austin
had
has
them
been
on
doing
the
something
outskirts.
simple and
And then we see
quietly
JT
radical.
talking about her
We've been
hormone
showing up for
therapy
families on the
and
west
wanting
side,
to
not with programs built in a
basically
boardroom,
looking
but with
for
what
how
real
she's going to
parents
start the process,
actually
because she
need.
says she don't want to go to a
Food on the
regular
table,
clinic.
a place
I'm
to
going to make sure
breathe,
that I
a
don't be
place to
ignorant on
learn,
this
a
space, because
place
I
to be
don't really
seen.
fully
We serve
understand like the
parents who are
whole
tired, kids who deserve
hormone
better, and
transition, all of
families who
that
are
stuff,
doing their
even though I
very
have
best
like
with what.
watched different like transgender women or whatever. Me, as someone who is a heterosexual like woman or whatever, there's certain things that I don't fully understand, or maybe don't even agree with, I guess you could say. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, so the last closing scene, or the last closing conversation, is, like I say, JT catching up the line on everything that's going on. I will say though, JT not really explaining it the way it happened. When she was talking about James and Bando getting into it, she didn't really, or maybe they just cut it out, but we didn't really see her explain like, oh, it's the whole nudes pictures thing. And then too, when she's talking about Scotty and how Scotty told Bando about what she said, I don't know, she kind of making it seem like she just said it so innocently, and there was nothing bad about how she said it, and Scotty just must have ran and told it to Bando in a negative way. Nah, he really said it how you said it. And yeah, like, you don't really need to have another follow-up conversation with Scotty, because what did you think he was going to do after you told him something about the guy who he's pursuing? Come on now, like, think about it. So I don't know, I feel like JT being a little unrealistic about it, and she just needs to more so take up ownership and carry that cross that she started some drama and some mess with her opinion. And yeah, okay, so that's it. That is episode 2. Out of this episode, I feel like it's heating up. I mean, out of the series, this episode 2, I feel like things are finally, kind of heating up. The opening episode was a little slow, but that's just because it was an introduction. Now we're starting to see people come alive and see their messy personalities. Seem like everybody got a little mess, a little bone carrying in them. And yeah, all right, this is my review for the Sing ATL episode 2 on sale for $20. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all back here in the next video.